What is up, everyone? We are on day 3 for the Phyrexia and All Will Be One booster boxes. So box 3 today. Hits so far. We got some really great stuff. Jace and Phyrexian, Tiamat, Jin Gitaxia. Sword of Feast and Famine came out of the list reprints along with Ajani, Strength of the Pride. All Will Be One we pulled. Elesh Norn was a good pull for us. Still looking for the Shri Oldred. Could use a Vorinclex, that'd be good. And Vraska's never a bad day. Using Mana Box for Phyrexia. Trying out Mana Box versus the TCG player app. Mana Box over there on the right. So the 2-day total so far is 222.63. When it comes to the 222.63, each one of these booster boxes has a market value right now of 129. So let's just say 130. When we say 130, so 260 for 2 boxes. We're just a little under market value, but we're also only really scanning rares and mythics. So by the time you add in a bunch of those other like dollar cards, like Shrihold's Edict and stuff like that, just commons and uncommons, we're doing pretty well, especially with like the Sword of Feast of Famine, the Elesh Norn. We are getting right into pack 1, and we are going to rock and roll. Non-signature art card for the Noxious Assault. Do a little rearrange there. Phyrexian Mountain. Bladed Ambassador. Showcase. Saw Blade. Argentum Masticore, and then we're going to throw that in over here. Foils, not currently planning on scanning, but we'll set that up top, and then the Phyrexian Might for the first token. So the first pack down, let's rock and roll on this box. Rebel token out of the pack that won't give it up. Non-signature art card for Rhea Ivor. Regular Mountain, Duress, Experimental Augury, Noxious Assault, nice. Canker Bloom in a showcase. A lot of Canker Bloom showcases pulled. Chromonix, the Rat King for the rare. Go ahead and scan that there. 49 cents. Porcelain Zealot for the foil, and the Rebel token. Getting warmed up here today. Getting warmed up. Art card for Thrill of Possibility. Cool artwork. Phyrexian Mountain. Escaped Experiment. Slaughter Singer. Chittering. The New Dancer. Bone Picker. Basilica Skull Bomb. Black Cleave Cliffs for the land. Or for the rare, excuse me. At $1.28. Ruthless Predaration. And Rebel token. Getting warmed up. Keeping track of the total. We started at 222, so our goal today is going to be to end around 350. Signature art card. There we go. Signature art card for the Gleeful Demolition. Set that over there. Get the Swamp, Sawblade, Ticker. Ivar Stand does well on the secondary market. Malkador's Watcher, Luca, Bound to Ruin, Mythic Rare Planeswalker. Give it the scan. 30 cents. Maze Skull Bomb, and then the Drone token. Rocking and rolling, getting right through this box. Going through the whole case over the next few days. This is day 3, so 3 more videos of Phyrexia. Holdratha Crackler Island, Surgical Bay. Crown and Ichor, Traveler, Crawler Drake, Anoint with Affliction, Ichor Plate Golem, Slow Bad, Iron Goblin, rare, boom. 16 cents for that rare. Phyrexia All Will Be One is a little bit of a like all or nothing set. A handful of good like big hits, Shri Oldred, Elesh Norn, which we pulled, Mondrak, Vraska, Jin Gitaxia. Art card for Phyrexian Vindicator. Foil pull Forest, Vorinclex. It's kind of all or nothing when it comes to hits. Like, you got a handful of big hits, and the other hits are pretty low. Slow Bad, Iron Golem, Rare Showcase, and Vesner Corpse Puppet. We got 17 cents for the Slow Bad, and Vesner is 15. Vanish into Eternity. So we are trying out the mana box. It's done really well for us on Phyrexia. We haven't tried it with a set like Foundations where there's a lot of reprinted art. So we had the problem by section Evangelist. Geez, I wish I could speak this morning. Had a lot of problems with the TCG Player app misassigning the set. Mondrak Glory Dominus. There it is. We are just talking about it. We bring it home. White Belly Rat. There it is. 34.73. Not bad. Not going to complain. Love it. Absolutely love it. Doing so well. Getting treated so right by this case. So we had some problems with it misassigning sets. We would scan a card and it would say it was from a set that came out 10 years ago when we know it's out of Foundations. So we're trying Mana Box for this one. It's done really well, but there's not a lot of reprinted art on it. So we'll keep trying it and we'll see how they do, just to kind of compare the two, which one makes it easier. Surgical Skull Bomb and Skrelv's Hive for the rare. Skrelv's Hive, just shy of $1. Thrumming Bird foil and a drone token. Almost through. I think this is number 11. I think this is pack 11. I've already lost count. So our goal for today is going to be right around the 350 mark. If we hit 350, we know we did pretty darn well, especially compared to the market value of the box versus the market value of the rares and mythics that we're pulling. Rock, Hex Gold Nabber, rare, followed by Malcator, Purity. Malcator, double rare in this box. Boom. Visection and Force of Vigor out of the list. We'll go ahead and throw that down there, see if we scan that right. It says 6. We'll double check, make some adjustments by the end of the after the video. We'll make some adjustments to the scans. We just double check that it goes to the right set, that kind of stuff. So far it's been pretty spot on, but the list reprints, I could see that being a little hard for it to scan correctly every time. Whispers of the Dross, Shrield's Edict. That's a nice, like, $1 uncommon. Maybe 80 cents. Might be a little less. Blade of the of Shared Souls. Red Sun's Twilight Foil. Wow. We will definitely be scanning that one later on at the end of the video. I got to switch it over to foil when we do that. No matter which app we use, like it can't tell if a card is foil or not foil at the time you scan it. You have to set the app to do it the right way. Necrogen Communion art card, foil Mountain, Hunter Maze, Predaration Sword. So far, Phyrexia has done really well for us, either with the list cards or we've hit a couple of the biggest hits. Mirren Safe House. And not Shriold, but Elesh Norn and Mondrak we've pulled out of the same case. Power Armor from the list. All right, we should be into number 13, so we're in the second third already. Art cards, Open Drell, Foil Plains, Acre Spit, Infection, Whooping Lookout, Gleeful Demolition, Flesh Cutter, Serum Core Chimera, Jace the Perfect Mind, Borderless. Jace the Borderless, Jace the Perfect Mind, followed by Archfiend of Dross. $7 for the Jace. Archfiend gonna bring in 30 cents. Shabby. Love it. Love it. And a non-token card. Doing pretty well. Put 50 on the board already. We're not even halfway through. I suppose that's more like on track, but it feels really good. Ran Executioner, Phyrexian Plains, Basilica Shepherd, Transplant Theorist, Prophetic Prism, Swooping Lookout, and Soulless Jailer. Soulless Jailer followed by the Foil Planar Disruption. Soulless Jailer still brings in 76 cents. 78, my bad. Here we go. There it is. Jace. Nope, not Jace. Kato. I don't know why I was blanking on the name. It's all right. It's early in the morning for me. Veil of Assimilation. Thrumming Bird. Sinew. Branch Blight. Red Sun's Twilight. Non-foil. We will take it. 20 cents. Dixa Finisher Foil. Joda's Avenger from the list. I gotta make sure. Trying to keep the list separate. It's really easy to get it mixed up, and then good luck sorting afterwards. Don't always notice the little signature art card for Jace, I believe, right? Yes. Jace the Perfect Minded signature art card there. I will definitely take that one. Definitely need that one for the set. Light Belly Rat. Plague Nurse. Praxis Skitterbug. Quick Silver Fisher. Meld Web, and Rhea Ivor, Bane of Bladehold, and Melira the Living Cure foil borderless. Melira the Living Cure. We will add that one to the pile to scan for foils. We want to make sure we give ourselves credit for that. 100%. That'll definitely help us out. Definitely help us out when it comes to like how we're keeping score, right? Again, mostly just focusing on rares and mythics that we scan. So not every card. Art card, Luca, Bond of Ruin, Phyrexian Mountain, Charge of the Mites, Evolving Adaptive, Armored Scrap Forger, Chemo's Logbook, Evolved Spinoderm. Evolved Spinoderm, not a lot of value on that one, and a non-token card. Over halfway now. Over halfway on box 3. We're almost halfway through this case. Art card. Bladehold War Whip. Valkyrie vibes there. Foil Swamp. Phyrexian Swamp. Crawling Chorus. Chimney Rabble. Font of Progress. Serum Snare. Furnace Punisher. Light Belly Rat. Thrill of Possibility. Prominix, the Rat King, borderless, and the Monumental Facade. Rat King brings in 41 cents. The Monumental Facade is bringing in 12. Tyvar Stand in foil. And Marika, Brutal Gladiator from the Secret Lair prints. $1.37 for that. Definitely part of like all the fun with a set like Phyrexia, pulling the list and getting the Secret Lair stuff. Not the Secret Lair drop, but the Secret Lair set stuff. It's always fun. Nice little like, I don't know, just like a bonus gamble. Opening a pack is a gamble anyways, right? Sea Chrome Coast. Kind of why I do what I'm doing. So like keeping score, poison counter for the token. Keeping score. Because ultimately opening the pack is a gamble. And while the box had a market value, we want to see if we win or lose the gamble, right? I'm gonna gamble. Might as well share it with everybody. Art card for Mondrak. Phyrexian Swamp. Gulping Scrap Trap. Reject Imperfection. Quicksilver. Blade Ambassador. Stinging Hive. Unctus Grand Metatech. Right there for 31. Urabasker's Anointer and Zancha Sleeper Agent from one of the commander decks. 374 for Zancha. It's actually a list reprint, but the set symbol on it is a commander set. Don't have them all memorized. Phyrexian Horror token on the back. Art card for Meldweb Curator. Swamp, Paramorphic Expanse. Turning Reservoir, Urabasker's Anointer. Light Belly, Prosthetic Injector, Goliath Hatchery, and the Kato Dancing Shadow. Kato Dancing Shadow, right after the Goliath, Plague Nurse, and the Phyrexian Horror. All right, this should be the final 12. This should be the final 12 for us. Doing okay. Only put $60 on the board. Kato Dancing Shadow art card. Could use a little more to feel better about this box. Again, just the rares and mythics, but if I don't hit 100, I'd feel a little fail. Jace, Perfect Minded, non-Phyrexian. We pulled the Phyrexian writing, Phyrexian script, however you want to say it. Still gonna pull 370, Nim Razor Paladin foil, and a Rebel. 2 Jaces out of this case. 1 Elesh Norn and 1 Mondrak. We need that Shriold. And we also pulled the Jin Gitaxia, Foil Island, Phyrexian Island. We would love to see the Vorinclex. Vorinclex and Shriold. Let's get them. Let's get them. Shriold's Edict. Not quite. Koth, Fire of Resistance. Throw them on the scanner. Give ourselves 28 cents credit. Necrogen Rot Priest. Poison Counter. Would love to see a Shriold or a Vorinclex. Definitely like to see that. Vraska wouldn't be bad. There's a cool watercolor art card here. Like that one. For the Hex Gold Slash. Furnace Strider, Necrogen Communion, Mirror Convert, Thrumming Bird, Zealot's Conviction, and Tyver, Jubilant Brawler. I think it's like the 3rd Tyvar we've pulled. 1 foil, 2 non. Phyrexian Might. Sounds right. I'd have to double check. I think it said 78 cents for the Tyvar. That tracks. Art card, Phyrexian Vindicator. Mountain. Molten Rebuke. Teemo's Logbook. Teemo's Immobilizer. Sawblade Scamp. Icar Synthesizer. And Nahiri, the Unforgiving Mythic Planeswalker out of our pack. 22 cents. Chrome Prowler. Phyrexian Might. Getting there. Getting there. Where are we at right now? Right about 70. Just shy of 70. Signature art card. Signature art card for Nahiri the Unforgiving. Fitting that we pull it. Phyrexian Swamp. Hex Gold Slash. I like that. Jawbone Duelist. Ossification. Fighting with me. Whisper of the Dross. Exuberant Fuseling, and Thrun Breaker of Silence. Non-foil, I believe we've pulled this once already. Non-foil and once in foil. And Rebel Token. Doing good. We still have that Malira borderless foil that we want to scan. I'll probably just scan it as a non-foil and set and change it later. Art card for Drivnod. Mountain Complete. Waken the Sleeper. Resistance Reunited. Forge Hammer. Copper Longleg. Copperline Gorge for our rare. Rare land. Coming in at 130. All for Immortality. And Rebel Token. 4 packs to go. This is number 4. Gonna have to hit some bangers to land this box anywhere close to value. The Fair Basilica, Skrev Defector Might, Borderless, Screv, Defector Might, non-Boris. I actually did a really good job of picking that up. I know on TCG we've had some trouble with like those borderless white cards on the white backdrop not scanning, but Mana Box seems to be doing really well. Nile Spellbomb from the list. Did a really good job of picking that up. I'm pretty impressed by that. Pretty happy with the Mana Box so far. Archfiend of the Dross. Phyrexian Swamp. I'm sorry, Island. Nimrazor, Furnace Punisher, Vanish into Eternity, Encroaching Mycosynth for our rare, 30 cents. Mere Custodian and Phyrexian Vault. I want to give this list a scan. I don't think it scanned it as the list, so to speak. Still gave us 24 cents. All right, Phyrexian Might token on this one. Non-signature art card for the Eternal Wanderer. Blade Graph, Barbed, Mirror and Blade, Drown and Ichor, Crawler Drake, Aspirant's Ascent, Kethek, Crucible, Goliath, Unnatural Restoration for the foil. And there's our Phyrexian Might. Last pack out of this box, sitting right around $80 value pooled. They can't all be the best, but we'd like to do a little better than 80 on the rares and mythics. Sky Hunter, Strike Force, Island, Must Find Cultivator, Unnatural Restoration. We only need one pack to make it work. Serum Sovereign, Bran, Executioner, Thane. Serum Solemn bringing in 19 cents. Bran comes in at 47. Bone Picker Scourge and the Hollow Sentinel. So that would be it for us for box 3. We are halfway through our case. Thank you all for hanging out. I'll see you tomorrow.